All right, hello. Let me tell you about this guy named Brandon Carl. He was cool, and as Douglas would say, he's the type of guy you'd want your daughter to take back home. I've known him since second grade, and since then, I've got to see him become the nicest, most hardworking guy you'll ever meet. That's not to say we have without his mistakes. He might have almost burnt down a forest at night, but no one needs to know that. Anyway, he's a pretty cool dude, and I want to do him justice for his accomplishments. So what do I mean by nice? I could have said anybody was nice, and you guys would have taken my word for it. But I like to think that actions speak louder than words. Back in second grade, I was this lonely little Asian kid who knew literally no one. Lo and behold, I was deathly afraid of sitting near anyone at lunch. Yet one day, as I got my lunch, I saw this kid slurping on some Go-Gurt. I mustered up the courage and sat right next to him. My arms were worried, my knees spaghetti. I looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Do you want to be friends?" He said yes. Didn't even know my name yet. He just said yes to this kid who sat right next to him for some reason. And for that, I thank him, as he continues to do this up to this day. We've had our share of antics as well. During robotics, there's been many jokes thrown around about him, but we all know without his contributions, the club would not exist. He's had his contributions in probably every sector of the club, from building a robot, searching for sponsorships, organization, you name it. This guy built shelves to reorganize the entire engineering room into a manner that makes sense. If you've ever visited the room last year, you'd know why this is a big deal. Through robotics, I've had the chance to really get close with Brandon. This year, I've been spending about 6 hours every day in the car with him and sharing multiple hotel rooms. From all this time with him, I've come to the simple conclusion that he's a cool dude. Coolest of cool. He's charismatic and charming. I have his number, ladies. And he's probably the best representation of the best that Woodland has to offer. Not only that, he's dedicated and puts forth 100% effort every time. No wonder he's received many accolades. Personally, I've lost count, so I'll just congratulate him on achieving the high rank of Eagle Scout, the highest achievement attainable in the Boy Scouts. I know he'll do great things in the future. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Woodland's class of 2018 Salutatorian.
Good evening, class of 2018! And welcome, all teachers, administrators, distinguished guests, friends, and family. My name is Brendan Carroll, and I'm honored to be given this opportunity to speak with you on this momentous occasion. I would like to start with a story. Class, as I tell this story, please imagine yourself in the character's shoes. This is the story of Eagle Mountain. Once there was a young boy who decided to climb a mountain. As he stood at the trailhead, the mountain seemed impassable. Yet, he began the journey. As he started, he had many friends and companions. The climb was easy at first, yet it became harder. Soon, many of his friends fell behind. His breath got heavy, and he fatigued. Yet, he still climbed. At some points, the boy climbed quickly. At other times, the boy had to climb back down in order to go back up. Through all of this, he still climbed. Finally, in the cool peace of a Friday evening, he found himself on top of the mountain, the same mountain he thought was impassable. Beyond this mountain, the young man, for he had become a man now, saw a whole range of other mountains to conquer. However, he would save those mountains for tomorrow. For now, he would rest and celebrate. He would ponder the journey he had made so far and use his experience to conquer other mountains. Class, this boy is us, and the mountain is high school. We have made it to the summit of the mountain. Now, there are two things we must do. For one, we need to reflect on our past to better our future. Class, look to your right. Now, look to your left. Among the crowd, you can see teachers, parents, family, and friends, all of whom have helped you and taught you lessons to climb the mountain of high school. Now, just don't think back to the lessons you learned in class. I mean, most of us don't remember how to draw a sentence diagram, nor remember what a parabola is. But instead, think back to the life lessons we learned. We've learned what teamwork is in sports. Teamwork that brought our soccer team to the state tournament for the first time since 2014. Teamwork that brought our girls' basketball team to the Sweet 16. Teamwork that took the cheerleaders to the state tournament. And teamwork that built this class into the best class in Woodland High School history. And yes, I can say that with confidence. We learned about service through helping our teachers and fellow students. We discovered how to make lasting friendships and relationships. The relationship part, not so much for me, so if anybody wants to hit me up after this, I'm more than single. Shoot my shot. We learned how to be functioning adults in society. Our mountain was tough to conquer, and I'm not just saying that because of the 100 Google Classroom assignments I got. Thank you, Ms. Gordon. But we still conquered it. Now on this summit, we look to our future. Out in this class, I see world leaders, speakers, servicemen and women, singers, preachers, doctors, engineers, and a multitude of other professions. While not everything we learned in high school will be used in the future, each one of us has taken away at least one lesson from high school. We can now use these lessons to move on and climb other mountains on the horizon. We will use our teamwork to become part of a new team, whether that might be on another sports team, the military, a work crew, a corporation, or even a band. We will use our service experience to not only help others, but to help out our community as a whole. We will even use our relationship experience to become husbands, wives, mothers, and fathers. We are better prepared for life because of our journey at Woodland. But today, class of 2018, we celebrate. Today is a day of celebration, reflection, and more importantly, celebration. I mean, we're graduating. This is awesome. But tomorrow, we start our journey to the next mountain, whatever that might be. And for this class, there isn't a mountain high enough to stop us from summiting it. Before I conclude, I'd like to say thank you to all the teachers, parents, family, and friends that have helped me get into the position I am today. Thank you, class of 2018. You are all amazing and will go on to do great things. Most importantly, I want to thank God for putting me in this great country, in this great community, with these great people. Well, thank you, God bless you. Congratulations, class of 2018, we did it!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hope Morrow, and tonight I've been given a great honor. I'm here to introduce someone very, very special to me, Lola Rampoli. Lola is one of the most ambitious people I have ever had the chance of meeting. In a quote from Bill Bradley, he said, "Ambition is the path to success, but persistence is the vehicle you arrive in." I can't help but to think of Lola when I hear this. Lola is an extremely persistent person. She makes goals for herself, and she doesn't rest until they are accomplished. Lola is someone who grabs others' attention, but in all the right ways. She is strong and determined. Lola doesn't stop when the going gets tough. In fact, she does the exact opposite. She is so focused on reaching her goals that nothing can get in her way, and this determination is truly admirable. Lola has received the Henry County Scholarship for her academic achievements and excellence, but this is just one of the many accomplishments she's made along the way. Lola is not only in 5 of the main academic honor societies, English, Math, Science, History, and the National Honor Society, but she's also worked hard to serve on the boards of all of these 4 organizations. This was one of Lola's goals she shared with me early on. I remember her telling me how important these honor societies were to her because they represented higher learning and a service to our community. When I think of Lola, so many stories come to mind. It's hard to choose just a few. Like the time in 10th grade when she asked me if I wanted to be her science fair partner. You have no idea how happy I was that she wanted to work with me, of all people. I was so excited she actually helped me enjoy science fair, which I previously didn't think was possible. That was when I really got to know Lola. We spent hours working on our project together. I remember how proud I felt after we received first place in our high school and then got asked to go to the state fair. It meant we would have to redo our experiment, research paper, and display board, but I honestly couldn't have cared less. It just meant I got to spend more time with my best friend. There is never a dull moment with her, and that is true. She is truly a joy to be around. Lola always knows how to make you feel like you're important. She listens to everyone and she makes it very apparent that she cares about people. She is so kind and genuine and the exact opposite of selfish. She is always willing to lend a helping hand. Anytime I ever needed her, she was always there, and she is always there. I took classes at Clayton State these past 2 years through the dual enrollment program, so I wasn't really in any of Lola's classes. However, we stayed close. She remained by my side even when we didn't see each other for a while. She didn't have to stay in touch with me. She has so many friends that love and care for her, but she did. She stood by me even when I wasn't there physically, and that loyalty has meant the world to me. Lola, I cannot thank you enough for all you've taught me over the last 4 years. You've truly made my high school journey one to remember, and for that I will always be grateful. From helping me with my math problems I just couldn't seem to solve, to coming over to spend the night to cram for our AP exams, you've never failed to motivate me. Lola, I'm so extremely proud of you. You deserve this, girl. You worked so hard over the years, and now all of your hard work and dedication has finally paid off. Although this is the end of our high school careers, it's just the beginning of our lives. And we have plenty of years of school ahead of us, and with medical school in your future, your hard work can't stop here. But I know you, Lola, and I know it won't. If anyone can do it, it's you. I wish you all the happiness in the world because you so deserve it. And I'm so happy to be able to call you my confidant and my peer, but more importantly, my friend. I'm so glad I met you, Lola. She came nearly 14,000 miles all the way from India to come to school here at Woodland. My life would not have been the same if she had never made that flight here. So many things could have happened and we never could have met. And I never would have met one of the best friends of my entire life. So tonight, Woodland, it is my great honor to introduce you to the WHS class valedictorian for the class of 2018, Lola Rampoli.